Happy Monday. It's Janelle. Let's get real, feel, and deal. Let's get real. It's cold. I think it might be just above 40 degrees right now in Pennsylvania, which, we Pennsylvanians, we know how to deal with it. We just bundle up. At least I do. I need to bundle up if I'm going to go out in the cold anymore here in my approaching middle age. Maybe I am middle aged. I don't know. Whatever. Age is just a number, right? But the cold just goes right to my bones. It's like it just goes right to my joints. And the sun feels great, but that cold air. So anything I can cover up, I do it. Even up to my nose. But I'm not gonna let the cold stop me from getting out, getting my walk, and getting my reset. And I want to talk a little bit about reset and why that's important. Because I think we can get going and going and going and going, kind of like a hamster on that wheel. And we're just going and going and going. And sometimes we just need to get off that wheel. Take a little break and reset. And for me, getting away out of my home, not into the gym. That's just me. If the gym's for you, the gym's for you. I've done it. And it might be to a point where I might start, going in there, but I don't know. I just really love to see, and granted, it's, the trees are bare right now, but they're in a reset mode, right? Because they're not dead. They're just dormant. But they're resetting so that they're going to be able to, once again, bear leaves. And right now they're providing a housing for different things. I see lots of different nests in the trees here, but they're in a reset kind of a mode. So we need to reset. We need to, take it down. And we're coming into a time where we can either, Thanksgiving just happened, and you can think about that like a reset meal after Thanksgiving. Somebody who taught me about that, don't get down on yourself for what you maybe ate at Thanksgiving. If you made a mistake, you had you didn't want to eat a certain thing and you did, and don't guilt yourself about it, because I know when I guilt myself about something and I feel that shame, I just want to eat because it makes me feel better. Well, that's a mental shift I've had, and rather than go and eat that thing, I'll go for a walk, or I'll go just do something else that's a different way of bringing about production in my life and producing life in my mind, and not sabotaging, but what I'm trying to do. And so that reset time is really important. And so a reset meal, I remember, was always like a good lean protein, and possibly we would do like rice, if I like maybe salmon and rice, maybe a nice green vegetable or something. But it's a reset meal, to kind of, okay, I'm gonna get back on track here. But guess what? We all get off track. We all do. Let's just be honest. We all get off track. I'm on a path right now, and I could go down here into the brush over here, and I might get my feet stuck in, I don't know, I might get stuck in some mud. There's a little creek down here, which is, I think there's water in it, but part of it's dried up because of the drought situation. Even though we've had rain, there's still, very strangely, there's still a drought happening here. And now, like the pond I was just at down there is frozen over, but it looks like there's still kind of movement under the water, which I think is fascinating that the top can be frozen and there's still, movement. But it's pretty cool. But so give yourself grace for a reset. Rather than regret maybe what you've done, just say, okay, I can look at this, and maybe there's somebody that's giving you feedback. Maybe it's your own feedback, but give yourself grace for a reset, because God gives you grace every single day. His grace is amazing. We can't even understand how can he say, I have taken that thing that you have repented of and I forget it. I forget it. Therefore, there's no need for regret for us when it comes to that, because God forgets it. And I get it. I understand. I know there's phrases out there, that people have said, and I've said it myself. It's easier to forgive than to forget, and that's true. But we have a choice as to whether we will live in unforgiveness, or we will live a life of regret, or if we can say, you know what, I'm going to reset. I'm going to take that situation that I've been through. I'm going to take that thing, that maybe situation, time in my life when I regret. I'm going to just reset from here. I can't change the past. I can't do anything about the past. I can't change what I ate for Thanksgiving dinner. I can't change what I ate yesterday, but I can reset here today. And it's like I told somebody yesterday who I just met for the first time. I was at my son is looking to possibly join the drum and bugle corps. And I'm so proud of him for taking that step, because it takes a lot for him to try anything. And so he just went to kind of experience it, and I was there and I met some ladies, and I was talking about kind of the whole reset that I went through 4 years ago, which started with my mindset, started with a mental reset. And that really is where it happens. That's where it starts, is in the mind. And so just reset. I'm going to reset today. I'm going to say I can't change yesterday, and tomorrow is another day, but today I can reset. I can start again. And that's okay. That's okay. We can get off that wheel. We can get off that wheel of just constantly trying and going and doing. And like I told my husband, it's like, I need to go for a walk. There's a lot of things I need to tend to right now at home, both personal and business wise, but I am going on my walk because it's a reset for me. It resets me. It resets my mental clarity. It resets my spirit. I feel so connected to God when I'm out among his creation, his natural creation out here. I love it. I love the sunshine. I love the fresh air. Even if it's cold, I'm not gonna let it stop me. Don't let it stop you. Don't become frozen. Don't become frozen because of regret. Don't become frozen. Don't start to tense up and lose that elasticity, that flexibility, that ability to be stretched because of being frozen with regret, frozen with fear of repeating the same, which you would call mistake, right? Which I would call mistakes, repeating my mistakes. I don't want to repeat my mistakes. Who wants to repeat their mistakes? Nobody. But if we look at our mistakes as a learning opportunity, I told my kids this when I was teaching, a mistake is just an opportunity to learn, to see what have I learned from this. The only way that you can ever make a mistake and not learn is to completely give up. Because if you're still learning and making mistakes along the way and failing, if you're still going forward, okay, I could fall right now. I could fall. I probably won't hurt myself because I'm pretty bundled up. But I could pick myself up. I could reset. I could start walking again. So don't regret. Reset. Be blessed.